Boo! Oh, come on, guys, it's me, Jesus. I know you may be a little confused because I look like a, well, female. It's only because I noticed that men seem to like more the women than they like the other men. I don't really understand why, since the men are so much more attractive, but whatever, here I am. The reason I want to talk to you today is because I'm sick of you bashing me. I do understand your frustration. I mean, 1 in every 3 women will scream my name instead of yours during fun sexy times. You're totally pwned. But give me a break, guys. I had a rough life. First of all, none of the creation is attributed to me. And seriously, I would have done a much better job at creating the world than he is said to have done. At least I would have said I created the sun before I made the earth. I would have talked a little about the universe and natural phenomena like thunderstorm and earthquakes, you know, to keep you sick motherfuckers from burning so-called witches over this kind of shit. Or maybe I wouldn't have created natural disasters to begin with. Or diseases, or parasites, or birth defects, or ray comfort. Bleh. Really now, if I was human, I would think that the creator of this world must be pretty fucking stupid for God. And one could say that all this happened because of the original sin. Bullshit. Daddy is supposed to be omniscient, so when he created the humans, he knew how they're gonna roll. So I think it's a bit messed up when you already knew what's gonna happen to go all apeshit and kill everybody by flooding the earth. And you know what else I wouldn't have done? Write all that shit about homosexuality being an abomination. Bullshit! How can it be an abomination? Men are hot! By the way, when you Christians quote all that nasty anti-gay stuff, you forget to mention about other passages that show some sexy man-on-man action. For instance, 1 Samuel 18. And it came to pass. No, wait, this is not working. I told you, men are so much sexier than women. I need a sexy man voice to recite this properly. And some music. See? That's much better. Now go.
And it came to pass, when he had made an end to speaking unto Saul, that the soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own soul. And Saul took him that day, and would let him go no more home to his father's house. Then Jonathan and David made a covenant, because he loved him as his own soul. And Jonathan stripped himself of his robe that was upon him, and gave it to David, and his garments, even to his sword, and to his bow, and to his girdle.
See, now that's what I call Bible hot man-on-man loving. But let's go back to my life on Earth. As I told you, I had some hard times. First of all, I can't even be sure where I was born, dude. And then I just disappeared for 18 years. I have no clue what happened to me from the time I was 12 to the time I was 30. That's some traumatic stuff right there. And even when I finally appeared, I couldn't do nothing I wanted to. Like, I wanted to tell people about evolution and gravity, but no, he wanted me to tell a stupid story about some lost sheep. And I wanted to do some really good stuff, you know, like make the entire planet fertile so no one would starve, or teach you guys how to make antibiotics, so billions of people won't suffer and die from curable illnesses, or teach people about contraception and avoid overpopulation and maybe even avoid venom fungus. But no, instead of that, he told me to go to this stupid-ass party and turn water into wine, because apparently people were running out of booze. Hey y'all! Man, this is depressing. I think I need some more sexy Bible verses to cheer up a bit.
I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant hast thou been unto me. Thy love to me was wonderful, passing the love of women.
That's better. Anyway, my point is, stop blaming me for all his screw-ups. I really had it rough. Do you have any idea how ridiculous it was for me to go to the desert all alone, no food, no water, for 40 days and 40 nights praying to myself? Do you know what was the final thing my dad told me last time we talked before I died? He told me, "Have a nice weekend, son." Have a nice weekend? Now that's some messed up dark humor. For fuck's sake, I was gonna be crucified that weekend. Anyway, that's all I have for today. But as a final thought, doesn't anything sound so goddamn appealing when spoken by a sexy man voice? Seriously, even the most horrid, terrible things that Dad ever came up with sound so damn good. Just listen to this.
And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl and of cattle and of beast, and of every creeping thing that creepeth on the earth, and every man. And every living substance was destroyed which was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of the heaven, and they were destroyed from the earth. Hasta la pasta. Think rational. Whatever you got, put some marinara sauce on it, baby.